Hello students, welcome to Mental Ability series class 10th. Today in the series we are starting with a new chapter named Analogy. In this chapter we are going to deal with the questions which are majorly related to some basic relations, like the one word is related to another word with a specific relation, and we have to find the same relation in the given alternative options. Here you can read this as well, that analogy, the word analogy means similarity. It means something is similar between the given options, right? A particular relation is given and another similar relation has to be identified by you from the alternative options. And whenever I say alternative options, I'm talking about the options that are given, right? You have to find the same relation in between the given options as the question relation is, right? I hope this part is clear, right? So in this chapter we are going to deal with total of 12 different kind of relations that are there, right? As soon as you are able to understand all those 12 relations, you are not supposed to memorize each and everything. You are supposed to read them continuously, for which you can refer to the video again and again or make a short note of it, right? So we are straight away starting with the topic where we are going to deal with multiple relations. I hope you are clear with the instructions that what we are going to deal in this chapter, right? Later on, after completing all 12 kind of relations, we are going to deal with few questions, total 25 in number, and then we'll finish the chapter. I hope this part is clear, right? So the first thing is the kinds of relation that we are going to discuss, and the first one is the study and topics, right? Study and topic relation. So you are very well aware of all these things initially itself. You can see that a topic, let's say the teacher who teaches maths is called as mathematician or a maths teacher. The relation of their subject with their profession is a relation, right? Similarly, a zoology teacher is named as a zoology teacher who teaches zoology, right? So whenever we talk about a subject named zoology, so what exactly we are talking about? We are talking about animals, right? So this is a relation, how things or how words are connected to each other, and that connection is called as relation. So here I am going to discuss few relation, rest you all can read by yourself. So you can see in the first part, botany, right? Botany is what? Botany is a branch of biology where we deals with the study of plants. So what you need to know? Botany is related to study of plants. I hope this part is clear, right? The second is zoology. We have just discussed about zoology. What exactly zoology is? Again, it is a part of biology and it majorly deals with what? Animals. The study of animals. I hope this part is also clear, right? Now, seismology. Everybody heard about earthquakes, right? Seismology is called the study of earthquake. So what we are right now discussing, the study and the topics, right? So seismology is what? The study of earthquake. Here we are going to get some graphs that are known as seismographs, right? And those seismographs help us to know what is the scale of earthquake that is happening anywhere in the world, right? We know that we heard of 7 Richter scale earthquake is there, or 5 Richter or 5.6 Richter scales earthquake is there, right? So what exactly that Richter scale is, from where we are getting this value? Those who are helping us in letting us know these values are doing the study of seismology. I hope you get this. So seismology is related to what? Earthquakes. In the similar manner, astrology. We know that many pundits are there in India, those who used to tell you about about your future with the help of your hands. So they are astrologers. So the astrologers are the one those who study astrology and help us to know our future. This is a relation. You can figure out that botany related to plants, study of plants, zoology related to the study of animal, seismology related to the study of earthquake, astrology is something which is related to the study of future. Similarly, pathology. You all know that multiple path labs are there. That path labs are meant for what? To diagnose our disease, for basic test, right? So pathology is the study of disease. I hope this part is clear. So you can relate it with your life as well. Path labs are there to diagnose our disease. Astrologers, you can relate it with pundits, right? Seismology, you can relate it with Japan, where earthquake are very frequently occurring, right? As of now. Again, then cardiology. Those who are very gym freak students, right? They know what cardiology is. Cardiology is something very related to your heart, right? Whenever we go to a gym, right, we used to prefer do cardio for our weight maintenance, for our better health. That is for better heart as well, right? In the same manner, astronomy. Everybody is very well aware of Sun, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, the complete solar system. So the study of those solar system, so the study of galaxy, the study is done by astronomers, and the topic is called as astronomy. I hope this part is also clear. Why I'm explaining things in very brief, so that because many students are not very well aware of everything right now, but with the help of this video they get to know about things, right? Here is tectonics. The study of tectonics means buildings. Mostly civil engineers, those who used to do all the construction works, or archaeologists, or architectures, those who used to study this. They used to study tectonics for better buildings, right? We have already heard of multiple good buildings which are there, which are the great example of architecture, right? So the study of those are called as tectonics. I hope this part of this slide is clear, right? I have explained you 8 different studies and topic relation, right? Why I'm explaining things? Because whenever in option, let's say option number 4 is your question part, and any one of these part, anyone related to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8, anyone is given the option, you have to mark this, because the relation that botany is following with plants, the same relation is followed by astrology with future. So we have to find out the similarity of relation, right? And mark our answer. Now I'm moving forward with some other relations as well. Then we'll move to the next type of relation. Here you can see, I'll explain you few which you have definitely heard of. That is cytology. That is 11. Deals with cells. Till now definitely I have heard of cells. What exactly cells is. Again, geology. Our beautiful planet named Earth. And the study of Earth. We know right now we are very well aware of radius of Earth, right? We are very well aware of G, that is gravitational force of Earth, right? We are very well aware of the diameter of Earth, right? We are very well aware of the position of Earth right now. So from where we are getting all these values, right? So the person, those who are studying all these things, they are basically studying what? Geology, that is study of Earth, right? Then archaeology. You very well heard of in history, you must have heard of many ancient things. Ancient forts are there, right? Significance of the lifestyle of the people, those who stayed up around 1500 years back, we are able to find them with the help of archaeology, right? We have a society, we have an organization in our country as well, that is ASI. What exactly ASI means? That is Archaeological Survey of India, that are doing the study of artifacts, which tells us about the past. I hope this part is also clear. Ecology, as the word suggests, eco means study of environment. You must have heard of global warming, pollution, all these things comes under this, right? Then anthology. Anthology is what? Collection of poems, right? Collection of poems. Small poems are collected somewhere. They are known as anthology, right? I hope I'm able to explain things well. Now you can hear as well. Penology means punishments, right? What? Punishments. Again, what is this? Taxidermy. It means stuffing animals. What? Stuffing animals. There are a few things that you have heard, that you are hearing for the very first time, but there are few things that you know very well, right? So for all these things, what you need, you need to read them again and again, make short note of the same, right? Now I'm starting with, there are few more, like those who are in class 10th and reading this. Trigonometry is what? Dealing with triangles. Mensuration is what? Dealing with area. Area of what? Either circle, either square, either it is a sphere or it is a cube. Anything can be there, right? Right, either it is a cone, right? Anything, any shape, their area, their volume, right? Their surface area, their curved surface area, right? Their any parameter related to any shape comes under this. The next is orientology. What exactly orientology means? Orientology deals with what? Birds, study of birds. We know that thousands of species of birds are present. And who are studying about these? Those who are dealing with orientology. Same, right? In the similar manner, we are having multiple relations. Here in this video, I am explaining you around 44 relations. So what exactly you can do is, you can refer to this video, pause it here itself. I'll take 2 to 3 seconds gap in between. I'm gonna explain few things more. That is penology, that is study of soils. We know that there are multiple types of soil as well, like black soil is there, red soil is there, right? Also, there are multiple type new soils that we call as aerosoils are there, right? Multiple types of soils are there, right? So the study of these soils, how fertile the soil is, what kind of fertilizer the soil required, so all these studies are comes under penology, right? Now again, that is orography, that is mountains. We know that the northern part of India is completely occupied by mountains. We have world's all 8,000 hours, or all 8,000ers are present in the northern part of our country, having Mount Everest as the highest peak. So study of all these things comes under what? Orography. I hope this part is clear. Then stenography. Stenography is what? Study of moon specifically, right? What? Study of moons. In the similar manner, you can read these as well, right? Again, if I go back, there are few. Virology. So with the help of viro, you can consider this is about virus, right? Entomology is about insects. These are things you have already heard, right? Again is what? Paleontology deals with fossils, right? The remainings, right? We are talking about these. So here are some. So what you can do while watching this video, you can make a pause and note down all these relations, right? This is the last part, and here we completed with the first kind of relations that we are supposed to discuss, right? Now we'll move to this second kind of relations, where we are going to deal with workers and the tool. Like if I said a chef is there, chef is a worker, right, who work in kitchen. So his tools are knife, right? His tools can be a grinder, his tools can be spoon, anything which is present in kitchen can be his tools, right? Now I'm going to take few more examples. I'm going to discuss around 10 to 12 examples which are related to the workers and tool relationship, right? So that you are able to understand what kind of relations I'm talking about, right? So here you can see a laborer. A laborer is having a tool, spade, right? Spade is a tool which is used by laborer. I hope this part is clear. So again, saw. You know a saw. Saw is used by whom? A carpenter, right? A woodcutter. Woodcutter uses X. You know how X look like this. One side plain and another side is having teeth like this, right? These are the continuous teeth, and then they are having their handle right like this, right? They hold it from here, right? Right? They hold it from here and it look like this. X is like this, right? This X is used by a woodcutter. A blacksmith. What a blacksmith uses? Anvil. A soldier. We all are aware that our soldiers are protecting our borders, right? To provide us a better life, to protect our nation. So what exactly they are using to protect our nations? different type of guns. So it means guns are tools for soldiers. A needle, a tailor uses a needle. We are very well aware. All these things we heard in day-to-day life as well, right? So these are the five examples that I'm with the help of which I hope I'm able to explain you the relations. I'll take few more examples for you. Initially, I took the example of chef. So knife is the tool for chef. I hope this part is also clear, right? A plough. Plough is used by farmers to almost dig their farmland, right? A pen. Right now I'm using a pen. So a pen can be used by author, a teacher as well, right? A doctor as well, right? But who is the most prominent person to use a pen? That is a author, right? That is a author. But pen is definitely used in other profession. Every profession, a student is used pen, a doctor is using a pen, a teacher is using a pen, a author is using a pen, right? Even a soldier use pen while working in their offices, right? So everyone, but the most prominent one is the author, right? Sword, we are definitely heard of. In during the ancient time, they don't have guns, they have what? Sword. So they are used by warriors and we call them as warriors. I hope this part is also clear, right? Then chisel. Chisel is a very sharp looking object. It is like this, right? A chisel is like this, sharp edges there, right? Right? And that are used by sculptor. Whom? Sculptor, right? So to total of 10 examples that I have discussed till now in this part. Okay, you have few more. I'll quickly read for you. Stethoscope. Everybody, those who have went for doctor, they must have seen that around their neck they have this stethoscope, right? Right? Which is used to hear your heartbeat, right? So definitely used by doctor, right? What is this? A harrow used by gardeners. Okay. X used by lumberjack. What is this? Lumberjack. I hope this part is clear. In the similar manner, you have few more examples like astronomers. We recently heard it. What? They have telescope just to see what? Moon, stars, or any body present in space or outside Earth, right? Butcher, they use chopper to cut the meat or the non-veg, right? Barbers, everybody definitely went to barber in their life at least once, right? They have scissors, they have comb, they have multiple equipments, but the most prominent equipment that a barber have is scissor. I hope brush. Definitely during your school days you have made some paintings, right? But you are not a painter at that point of time. As soon as you choose painting as a profession, then brush become your tool and you are called as a painter. So for a painter, what is a tool? A brush is a tool for a painter. So on the left side we have some professions and a prominent tool related to that, their profession, right? So till now we have discussed this part. Now I am moving to the third relation. Right now we are discussing about workers and their tool. Now we are going to discuss about workers and not exactly workers, the tool used by the workers and their actions, right? Like we have heard of saw. What is the action of saw? Is to cut the tree, right? Is to cut the tree. So saw is related to the cutting. This part is clear, right? I'll take few examples in front of you. Here you can see a needle. What is its operation? Is to saw, right? A knife. What exactly knife is used for? Cutting, right? Cutting vegetables. Market as vegetables, right? Nothing else, right? The knife can be used to cut anything, but prominently it is used to cut vegetables. A gun, we know who uses gun? A soldier. For what? To shot down enemies. To shot down enemies, right? A pen, we know who is the prominent person to use pen? An author, right? So what exactly author do with pen? Is to write something. Is to write something. So what exactly these tools are made for? Gun is to shot down someone or enemies. Knife is to cut. Pen is to write. A microscope. During your class 7th or 8th, during the practicals, you definitely saw a microscope that is used to magnify very small things. To magnify, right? A sniper, right? A sniper, what exactly do? To grip something, right? A sword is to slot, is to cut again. A sword is something, a bigger knife that is used to cut, that is used to cut or slot something, right? Then again, filter. Whenever we use filter somewhere, what exactly we are doing? We are purifying something. So filter leads to purity. I hope this part is also clear, right? Total of 7 examples are discussed. Then again, spade. Spade is used for what? To dig something. To dig something. So what on the left side we are having multiple tools and the action done by those tools on the right side, right? So whenever you see a question figure like a, a knife is used to cut, right? And then you have any other options present in from these in the alternative part, you have to mark the answer because they are following the same relation. So the relation of knife is to cut is very similar to pen to write, right? I hope this part is clear, right? Now I'm moving to some more examples where you can see a steering. Definitely those who drive car, right? Those students have seen someone driving car. They have their steering wheel in their hands, which is used to drive it as per they want, right? Spoon, we know spoon feeding. Spoon is to feed someone, is to eat, right? Chisel, chisel I told you a tool, right? Is used to carve something, is to make a slot somewhere, right? Like you can see, this is a wooden piece. If I cut this wooden piece like this, I have cut this portion, right? So this portion can be cut with the help of a chisel. X is to grind. We have already discussed this part, right? So total of 13 examples we have discussed till now, right? You have few more examples. You can always read them whenever you are free. You know a loudspeaker. Whenever we need a loud voice, we use speaker. And the speaker, what exactly speaker do? It amplifies the voice. So exactly amplification is this the action done by a loudspeaker, right? Okay, now I'm going to move with some other place, other relations, that is a worker and the working place. We know that a doctor is never going to work on a barber shop. He is definitely going to work either in his clinic or in his hospital, right? Similarly, a barber is going to cut hairs at barber shop, not in hospital, right? So every profession, every worker have their own place, right? You can see that chef is there. Why chef is called as chef? Because he is working in kitchen and making food for us, right? What he is doing? He is doing or he is making food for us, right? Now, chef works in a kitchen. Where? Chef works in a kitchen. So we need to know where the particular profession is used to work. This is something we need to figure out, right? Similarly, a farmer. A farmer works in a field area where a farmer works in the field. That is his farm field. A warrior. We recently heard that swords are used by warriors. So warriors having a tool named sword and the place that they where they work is called as battlefield. Is called as battlefield. Engineers. I'll take examples right now. And civil engineer is working on site. Site means the place where they work. They call it as site. They call it as site, right? A sailor. Those who are aware of merchant navy, those who are aware of navies, right? Right? What exactly they called as? They called as sailors. Those who sail from one place to another place in ship. Where they are doing these all these things? In ship. So ship is a working place for a sailor. Similarly, a pilot. Anybody who see a pilot sitting in the on the place of passengers? No. A pilot always have a different section where he sit, where she sit is called cockpit is called cockpit. A small area from where everything is controlled. A small area from where everything is controlled, right, is called as cockpit in case of pilot, right? Now, a beautician sits in a parlor, we all know. Actor is always perform where? On stage, right? Mechanic, where you find a mechanic? In a garage, definitely in a garage. So there is no point of getting confused in these kind of things. A lawyer, definitely in a court. A lawyer will work in a court, right? A scientist, we have laboratories, right, from where we get new inventions by scientists. So scientists are the person those who are working in laboratories, right? Waiters, we know that whenever we go out somewhere in a restaurant, there we saw some people for our help, right, for our better guidance, through whom we got our order, right, we get our order. So they are called as waiters, and where they are working? In a restaurant. I hope this part is also clear. Now, gambler, you know, casinos where people are playing multiple games, right, by using money, right? So they are gamblers playing casinos, right, in playing in casino. Servant, here is a kind of tricky question. A servant can work in a house, a servant can work in an office, a servant can work in a ground as well. It just depends in which organization he is working, right? A worker, normally a worker works in a factory, right? So a worker working where? In a factory, right? I think I have discussed sufficient examples for this kind of relation as well. Now you can note down these as well, as I initially gave example of doctor working in hospital, clerk working in office, drivers working in cabin, painters with the gallery, artist in theater, teachers they teach in schools, umpire stand next to pitch, right? Stand next to pitch. So these are few more examples, right? Again, grocer, shops, definitely grocery shops you have heard of, right? So now I'm going to discuss with some few more relations of different type. Till now we are discussing about products, till now we are discussing about tools, their workplace, and the workers. Now workers and the product that they made. Workers and the product that they made. Take an example. A poet, a poet is a writer. A poet gave a product in the form of a poem. So poet writes poem. I hope this part is clear, right? Similarly, a chef, food makes food, chef makes food. Basically, cut this out. Chef makes food, right? Similarly, a farmer, what a farmer gives? Crops, right? Crops. Author write multiple things and we get it in the form of a book. How we are getting this product is an important part, right? Goldsmith, goldsmith work on gold and give us ornaments. Give us what? Ornaments. I hope this part is also clear. Fourth is cobbler. Cobbler is the one who repairs shoes. So what he is giving us? Shoes. So the output that we are getting is our answer. Editors. Editors, what they do? They edit different articles and we go get these articles, get those articles in the form of a newspaper, right? Again, hunter, what they used to do? They used to hunt live animals and what we get? A prey, right? Similarly, a carpenter. A carpenter gives us not this furniture, right? You can write it as furniture. Butcher, we know they use knife as their tool and they used to cut down animals and what we get? A meat, right? What we get? A meat. So these are few examples where I'm discussing about the workers and the kind of product that they provide to us, right? I hope this part is also clear. Few more examples. We know that judge provides us justice, producer gives us film, architecture gives us a design, tailor gives us clothes, a dramatics, a drama artist gives us different good plays. Choreographer gives us ballet. Teachers gives us what? Education for life, right? Similarly, Munson gives us wall. What they gives us? Wall. I hope this part is clear. Now we have few more examples of different relation, that is product and raw material. You can note that we are moving in a very specific manner. Initially we discussed about workers and the tool used by them, and then the workers and their working place. Now the tool and the product that we get from it, right? Now the product get we get, and what is the raw material used for it? Like we have example of clothes. Clothes are made of fiber. Cloth is made up of fiber. So now what we are discussing about products and the material through which they are formed, right? You can see here what? A paper, right? Paper we get from a pulp, right? A book is a combination of paper. A jewelry is a combination of gold. Oil, we get it from seeds by crushing them. Road, we get it from, no, not exactly like this. We get a road from concrete, right? Right, mark this. Right, इसके बाद sack, that is jute, right? Metal from their ore, like iron ore are there, right? Fabrics from yarn. Pullover, that is wool. Furniture, that is from wood. From wood. I hope this part is clear, right? Till now we have discussed this, workers and their product as well, right? Okay, now this is the point. We have few more examples here. What are the examples? Butter we get from milk. Wine from grapes, right? Wine from grapes. Omelette is made up of egg. Rubbers we get from latex. Wall we get from bricks. Wall is a combination of bricks. You know this thing now, right? If this is a lower part, if I consider these things as bricks, right? This is how a wall form, right? This is a wall, and this small part is called as a brick, right? You can see here, this is a wall, right? Similarly, shoes made up from leather. Prism made up of glass, right? Linen made up of flax. Jaggery made up of sugar cane, right? Jaggery is for which is very helpful in winters. Now, very important topic, that is instrument and the measurement. Definitely you have heard of multiple instruments used by you itself, right? And their measurements, right? You can see here a good example, ammeter. Those are in class 10th, definitely you've heard of current, right? You are using many electrical appliances at your place. So how they run? They run with the help of current that they are getting. And how we measure that current is important. That is with the help of ammeter. So here what we are going to do, instruments and what they measure, right? Here you see ammeter measures current. Scale, what scale measure? Length scale is an instrument used to measure length, right? A balance is used to measure mass by comparing two masses. Thermodynamics deals with temperature. Similarly, odometer, in every vehicle we have odometer, they used to tell us speed. Hygrometer tells us about humidity. What? Humidity. Screw gauge definitely students have used. If not, they'll use it in class 11th or 12th. Screw gauge is used to measure the thickness of very thin particles which can't be measured with the help of normal scale. Screw gauge is used to measure the thickness. Again, seismograph that we heard in the starting itself, dealing with the earthquakes. We know seismography. Seismography is the study of earthquake with the help of seismographs, right? Now, last is anemometer, that is wind vane or wind speed. right? I hope this part is clear. I hope you don't have any problem in this, right? Now we are moving to the next set of examples, right? Here you can see, just remove 110 from here. It is written twice, only 10th, right? You can see rain gauge is to check the level of rain, right? Similarly, barometer is to measure pressure, right? Similarly, we have other examples as well, right? You can read them and make note of it. Now I'm going to discuss the next set of examples, right? Which deals with the relation of quantity and unit, right? We know 2 kg. What exactly 2 kg is? 2 is the quantity of anything that we are working on. Kgs is unit. This can be grams, this can be liter, this can be milliliters, right? This can be centimeters, meters, right? Kilometers, anything can be there. They all are units, different units, right? Here you can see an example. Time is a quantity. What is time? Time is a quantity. Second is its unit. Second is its unit, right? Force, unit of force is Newton. Length is in meter, centimeter, kilometer and millimeter. Anything can be there, right? Energy always in joule. In joule, right? Work is also a form of energy. That is why it is also in joule. Current is ampere. Current is ampere measured by ammeter that we have just discussed, right? Volume. Volume is in liters. Volume is in liters. It can be in milliliter also, right? Power. Power is having a unit of watt. Power is having a unit of watt. Potential, always known as voltage, measured with voltmeter. How? Voltmeter, right? I hope these 8 parts are clear, right? Now you have few more examples where mass is in kilogram, pressure is in pascals, area is in hectares, temperature is in degree, Fahrenheit, right? Anything can be there. Resistance is in ohm. The symbol of ohm is like this. You must read all these things. Angles, they are in radians, right? If an angle is given some degrees, multiplied by 180 upon pi. Pi upon 180, you will convert them into radian, or 180 by pi, that is radian into angles again, right? You can do all these things. Now magnetic field. What exactly magnetic field unit is Oersted. Conductivity, that is mho. The units of conductivity is mho, right? 17, that is luminosity. That is, what exactly luminosity is? Measured in candela. You have discussed till now 17 examples related to this, right? Now I am going to discuss another type of relation which is there, right? That is animal and their young ones. We know that for every human being, the child is known as a kid, right? They are never called as human beings kid, right? They are simply called as kid. In the similar manner, dogs young one are called as puppy. Definitely we have seen many small puppies in our streets as well, right? For lion, the child of a lion called as cub. A cub. For a man it is a child itself. For a hen it is a chicken. For a sheep it is a lamb. For a sheep it is a lamb. For a cow it is a calf. L is silent here. For a cat it is kitten. Right? For a duck it is duckling. I hope this part is clear. For a duck it is duckling. For a horse it is either pony or it is again calf, right? And for an insect it is larva or cocoon, right? For it is larva. Few more examples for you. For station it is clot. For butterfly it is caterpillar. For frogs it is tadpoles. it is tadpoles. For pig, it is pharaoh. It is pharaoh. It is pharaoh, right? And for on 14th we have tortoise. For tortoise, we called turtle. What we called turtle, right? Now, the next relation that we are going to discuss is male-female relation. So, students, why I am discussing every relation right now is to make you understand the different possible relations which can become in your exams as well, right? For which, what you need to do? For this, what you need to do, you need to read them very carefully. You can watch the video as well. Okay, this video will be in two parts. First, I am explaining each and every concept, and then I will be explaining different questions based on that concept only, right? Now the thing is male female relation. Now we know that a male tiger is called as tiger and a female is called as tigress. Similarly, for son, the female counterpart will be daughter. For gentleman, it will be ladies. For nephew, it will be niece. For drone, it will be bay. For dog, it will be bitch. For sixth, it will be stage. It will be dove. For scorer, it will be scorers. For horse, it will be more. For lion, it will be lioness. For lion, it will be lioness. They are the female counterpart of each and every one. Now, some words with synonyms and some words with antonyms as well. Like subtitle, substitute. Definitely in sports, we have heard of substitutes when a player got injured. So they replace that injured person with a new person. So replacement will be the word for substitute. Then blend. We sometimes we are like cooking something, we mix something, right? So what we do, we blend something. So they are mixing, right? They are mixing two different things. It means we are blending them. Then is house. House is also known as home, right? Solicit. What exactly solicit means? Solicit means to request someone. To request someone. Then the next is flew. Flew means to defect. To defect, right? Again, you have few more examples, right? Here you can see all examples and you can read them by yourself now, okay? By pausing the video. Now we'll move to some more example, right? Pressure is to assume. All light means decent, right? Brim means edge. Haughty means proud. Haughty means proud, right? So these are the few examples. I'm not discussing each and every example now, so that we are able to discuss this chapter ahead as well, right? You can see some examples like we discussed about synonyms, right? Now we have good example of antonyms as well, right? So here you can see strong, opposite of strong is weak. Initial ka final, right? So initial is changed into final and strong is changed into weak. Start will to end. Ignore is to notice. Advance is to retreat. Advance is to retreat, right? Create is to destroy. Create means to draw something or to develop something, or destroy means to destroy that thing, right? These are the relations that we have to discuss, right? Few examples, few more examples are given. Total of 21 examples are there, right? Now, word and their intensity. Word and their intensity, right? Error means a blunder, right? Error is a small word. Blunder is something when you did something very wrong, right? Wish, to wish something or to desire of something, right? These two different things but are having almost same meaning, right? Cynic is to drone, right? Famous is to renowned. How? Famous is to renowned, right? Famous is to renowned, right? Now the next thing is unhappy. What? Unhappy. Someone who is unhappy, we can use another word as sad. I think he is sad. Crime, he is sin. He is sin. These are the very common words. Refuse. Refuse means to deny something. To deny something. Moist is to drench. Moist is to trench. Moist is to trench. I hope this part is clear, right? Now we are going to discuss some questions. question number 1, 2, 3, right? So in these questions, there are certain directions that you have to follow. And the direction says that in the following question, choose the word that shows the same relation as given in each question. As given in each question, right? As given in each question. I hope you got this. Now you have this set of example in front of you. Now you need to find out how these relations are given, and you need to find out the same relation with the counterpart or the options given, right? So in this question we know flower. Flower is to boutique. It means if you have only one flower, then it is a simple flower. Then you have another flower, right? Let us assume this. Then you have another flower. And similarly multiple flowers, right? Now what this become? This become a boutique. This become a boutique. Similarly, a minister is there, and when we have more than one minister, we call it as cabinet, which is our option number B. I hope this part is clear. So we are using the same relation between both these things, right? The second word, boutique, is a group of first words. Similarly, when group of ministers will come together to form a cabinet, right? To form a cabinet. Now we'll move to the next question. That is, how are? Hours, matlab, you definitely know the meaning of hours is related to second. It means how. That is, hours converted into minutes converted into seconds. Similarly, you need to find the relation between tertiary. Before tertiary, it comes as secondary. And before that, we have primary. So R related to tertiary, so second related to primary. I hope this part is also clear. Just draw these kind of things, will help you out while answering the questions, right? Now you can see the next question. Before that, we have already discussed the answer. Primary is the answer, right? Now, sports is related to logo. You know that. Every sports have their own logo, right? No sports is taking a logo from someone else. So as every sports have their own logo, similarly every nation, every country have their own, they have their own flags as well. They have their own emblem, which is the most important thing. What? Emblem, right? So what is the emblem of India? Those who don't know, make sure to visit this and answer it, right? I hope this part is also clear. So answer will be option A, the symbol logo related to the sports. Similarly, emblem is related to the nation, right? Now that is analogy that we will discuss in the second part of this video. So we are ending this particular part of this video here itself, where we have understand all 12 different kind of relations, as well as we have discussed few questions related to that, right? In the last question that we have discussed is related to the symbols, right? We know that every sports have their own symbol, right? Every sports organization is having their own symbol. Similarly, every nation have their own emblem or their flag. Whatever option is there, you can mark it, right? So students, this is the first part of this chapter, name analogy. In the second part, we are discussing some few more examples related to the word analogy or number analogy, right? For that, what you can do, you can till the time revise this particular part of this chapter, right? So students, I'm ending this chapter. First part here itself, so that we are able to discuss the next part, that is alphabet analogy, or we can say word analogy, as well as the number analogy in the next part. Thank you students. Hope to see you in the second part. Bye bye.